What is going on, YouTube? Mr. Hiccups. Back again. I'm going to be doing a little walkthrough today. Decided I was going to start doing walkthrough videos for most of my plugins that I own. Mostly because I want to read all the manuals. And I'm like, hey, read the manuals, share the manual, talk about the manuals. Talking about this. I guess I could talk about the pitch shifter, but I was actually going to do it on the sound shifter by Waves. Hey, let's go Waves. I'm not sponsored. This is not a paid endorsement by any means. Just got my hands on some Wave plugins again. I used them a long time ago, and without really talking about much about what's going on with Waves, they're a subscriber-based system. I needed a few plugins. I got one of their packages. They're good plugins, so I was like, oh great, sound shifter. I got sound shifter again. So hey, start using sound shifter. I've been wanting it on multiple occasions. I don't want to swear, so it's been really hectic not having this specific plugin after using it for many years. I was using this. I mean, this is an alternative, but hey, it's no sound shifter. This on Logic Pro, you can only go by semitones here. If I want to change the pitch on the sample or create a rise on the sample, it's so fidgety and impossible. It's like, oh, you can only go by one semitone, right? I can't do anything smooth like here. Or I could just do something real smooth, like, hey, I'm gonna go automate the pitch on the sound shifter and create myself a nice little automation. Let's say go full octave. Really nice. Depending on what you're doing, could you use one of the different modes here? Excuse me. Transient mode, smooth mode, sync mode. We got punch mode. They all sound very. I mean, they're very different. They're very smart to add a different type of mode, I guess, on how you want it to connect with each other in terms of transients. This one's smooth, pretty good for something like a snare or a sine wave build up or a vocal build up or sync, whatever you want. Experiment, obviously. You can use it on a vocal. On anything really, if you just wanted to quickly, well, I guess I can just do it this way. Oh gosh, quickly go up an octave or go down an octave. It's like, oh, there we go. Sounds a bit silly, but just like that. Alternatively, I'll throw in a big word. Alternatively, in Logic, you know, you can just do it yourself manually here, but sometimes you just have a plugin open and you can play around with things. So I'm gonna go back here. I'm gonna reset this. Go through the presets. They're pretty basic. Full reset like we just did on the compare. I guess it's not a reset. It's just comparing to what it was earlier on in the session. So we got octave up. Can we? Yeah, we can right here. Octave down. Smooth fifth down for some reason. There's no fifth up. I guess you can do it manually. And here we are. We're going back to the full reset. So a full 10, I guess it's 4 presets, but the full reset is where you're going to start at. Alternatively, you can save something else as a default if you wanted to, but hey, you can also make your own presets. MIDI mapping, I don't really know where that would come in handy, but hey, I am no guru here. Classic legacy GUI, I like it. I think that's the legacy GUI. I don't even know. Gosh, that's a classic GUI. I don't really know the differences. One's a legacy. I forget what I'm talking. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I just got these Wave plugins back. Oh, of course, this one's not gonna have it. I was going on L1. Oh, I'm so happy to have these back. L1. Yeah, so modern, and then this is legacy. No, that's the legacy. Okay, so this is modern. That's a modern GUI. So this is, I guess, legacy, but they never really don't have a modern one. I guess they don't really need one. Some big fancy knobs or something. I don't know. Some glow-in-the-dark neon knobs. Mind the police sirens in the background. They're coming after me. User manual opens up in a PDF. Saved to your, I guess, your computer somewhere. I guess. I found it pretty interesting. I didn't know this about this plugin, but if you're a Pro Tools user, you can use the Pro Tools offline. I don't know what it's called. Parametric sound shifter. The parametric sound shifter or the graphic sound shifter. Or I got this one, the sound shifter. Let's can zoom in. I can't really zoom in that well. Don't mind me, I'm like half blind. Probably worse than that. Hey, I can still make music. Figured that out. Designed to shift the speed and pitch of a selection with a fixed ratio. That's the parametric sound shifter. Sorry if I'm boring, I'm just kind of reading out the manual here. You can probably see it, but hey. Sound shifter pitch, parametric pitch only, made for real-time pitch processing of any given signal, and the graphic sound shifter always changing the ratio through the selection by drawing an automation graph. How cool is that? I should bring that to Logic. Maybe one day, maybe not. So the parametric and the graphic sound shifter are offline processors because they avoid the real-time processors artifacts of gaps in the audio or long delays. I guess why people use Pro Tools. They all use Pro Tools apparently. I'm doing Logic here. Logical. No, Pro Tools. Pro Tools and subscriptions. I think you need a subscription for Pro Tools now too. I don't even know how that works. Mind me, I look weird from this angle. I'm taking a break from working out. Put a little quick flex in here. Just taking a week off from doing Olympic weightlifting for fun because I got bored with making music. I needed time off from making music, and I got really back into weightlifting, and now it's like, oh gosh, I gotta balance everything. Big muscles, right? Life, right? It's fine. I look better. I'm a lanky person. I don't look weird. I look weird in this. I look like I'm wearing underwear or something. They're shorts. They're just riding up because they don't want to. They don't want to sit well with me. But hey, who cares? This is such a simple plugin, but there's so much to go through. I was going through the manual and just confused the heck out of me, but I don't have any of this stuff, so I was like, oh gosh, I gotta switch to Pro Tools or something. But hey, I'm not switching to Pro Tools. If I were to switch to anything, it'd be Ableton. But hey, it's like a lot of people speak about having different DAWs for different reasons. I guess Pro Tools is pretty good. Avid Pro Tools is a pretty good DAW. Especially, I don't know, especially seemingly so for mixing. In terms of the frame rates here, you can see and read for yourself really if you want to pause the video. Go back here. I guess I should go back on the PDF here. It's pretty cool. I didn't really know about this graphic sound shifter. If you're using it, leave a comment or something. I guess if you're using the graphic sound shifter, you probably wouldn't be watching this video in the first place. But hey, this is a great plugin. I know I could be making 1,000,002 examples of what it can do, but hey, I won't be doing this. Alternatively, I guess there's no mid-side version of this one, but you could be using it in mono if you had to be using it in mono. My Stream Deck is closed. Come on, Stream Deck, wake up. I'm gonna... Yeah, it's always when you're recording, things get fidgety. Fidgety fodgety. Yeah, there we go. Just gonna remove all these plugins real fast here. Then you can go mono. It's not... Oh. Haha. I have to go get it. Sound shifter. Peach. And there we go. We have it in mono. Same thing, but mono. Can you do it right? It's like such a boring plugin, but it's so versatile and great. It deserves a long video, I guess. I'm just rambling here, really. More info brings you to their website. Pretty much the user manual. But on their website are nothing too special. And that's their video. I understand there must be more than one tutorial on this plugin as well. Great thing about modern plugins is, or not, maybe not modern plugins, but now that it's thought through, they can get the PDF. I guess this is a what did we call this one here? More info, wave system guide, then the user manual here. So pretty sure all their plugins have this. A lot of plugins do. It's nice to have the option to open that PDF file straight from the plugin. A/B. So if you want to do something like up an octave on setup A, no, for whatever reason, let's say down an octave. I guess we could be playing more with fine pitch here in terms of sense or semitones here, but hey, you can A/B it that way. Or if you want to play around with smooth or sync, whatever, right? It's one of those things you don't want to overdo it either. Don't want to overdo it in terms of like sometimes when you play with pitch it kind of gets really like pissy, bad. That's why the different modes come in handy. Sometimes you don't want exactly go up a full octave. But this is also just a random snare build, so I think there's an effect on it somewhere, which is probably why it's getting wishy-washy in the high end, because if I turn this off, it's still, there's a bunch of reverb in the background that I can hear. This is save time here, actually. I'll just put it on a serum here. I already have it right here, perfect, so I'm just gonna Is this it? Yes, it is. So it sounds pretty good, right? Let me close this and go up an octave. It's like, so we're playing with a few things, really. We're playing with the pitch. So it's a bit different than going up an octave. I don't know if you can hear the difference. I sure can. Sounds a bit more, I don't want to say heavenly, it's just when you change the pitch directly, it sounds a bit different. I don't know. It's nice. I don't know if it's an Easter egg or something you wouldn't really notice, but it just changes the entire pitch of the sound or the sample. Right now it's a sawtooth, so we're just taking that sawtooth and we're pitching it up an octave. And just like anything, is like, oh, you can get so stupidly fancy with this stuff. And now it just starts sounding like a whole different. As opposed to, like, I guess right now we have to go up 3 octaves. So it sounds very different. Don't mind the noise, noisy neighbors. What can you do, right? So here it is, really. I mean, I don't know how much more depth I could go into here. Depth. Excuse me. English maybe not be my strongest language. Depths. You can go back, forth. Low waves, low go, waves. And it's the sound shifter, the SS sound shifter pitch. And stereo mode, so we got a little stereo mode here. And nothing else we can really, I can't really talk about much more on this one. It's already been a 20-minute walkthrough on a plugin. I might make a shorts video for it too, I don't really know. But hey, you can save your presets. That's pretty much it for this one. Thanks for bearing with me if you made it this far in the boring video. Boring video, great plugin, very interesting plugin. I always get this wrong. Haven't used this in years. I remember doing this back in the day. But I always set it back to 1, 0. I don't know why. I go 0 because you think 0 is going to be null, but it isn't. That's it. It's not 20 minutes, but a 15-minute video or so. Long enough for something that could be, probably just takes 30 seconds to walk through, but hey. It is what it is. Tune in for another one. I mean, I'm probably going to go through a lot of waves. Plugins, talking about them, learning about them myself. I haven't been using too many of them. I've only been using the CLA series for the last little while because I really want CLA vocals again and CLA guitars because of the reamp. I think I might add another one. I just can't think it through. Yeah, we are really. It'll be the end for this one. Let me know what you think. If you're using the, I don't even know what I'm gonna freaking call it, but if you're using that guy, let me know how that's going for you. Parametric sound shifter. Oh well. I'm not switching to Pro Tools anytime soon, but hey, I'm very content with this. Why not actually make a little, sounds good with a sine wave. Open this. And it's like, I should probably open it on the channel here. Yep. A different sound that you would from pitching it up an octave and down an octave. I don't know, it sounds different. It sounds nice. It's really good for sample-based stuff, or if you have a WAV file or MP3 file, whatever type of file, audio file, you could just pitch it. Why not, right? Something that I really missed. Having got used to working without it, now I can put it back in my projects, I guess. Slowly, not overdo it, but it's nice on a snare roll or when you're chopping up or editing vocals, as well as they're talking about on their website. This guy was just talking about that. Yeah, that's about it. Thank you for watching this one, and on to the next one, really. Have a nice day.